Hey, 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 hey. I know what you guys thinking. Where has this been? It is a whole new year. It is 2020. I think the last time I made a video was 2019, around this time. So it's been a year or over a year. I know for sure it's been over 12 months. Please forgive me. It's been a lot I have to catch you up with, guys. A lot. But first, let me say, hey, how you doing, my lovies? It's your girl Deanna. Um, I'm back. I'm better than ever, and I keep saying that. The last three videos, I'm saying I'm back and I'm better. I'm back and I'm better. I'm back like I never left. This time, I'm for real. I'm back and I'm really, really better. But how y'all been doing? How was the second half of 2019? How was it? I hope it treated you good. 2020 has been crazy, especially with this coronavirus. Times like this, you have to stay positive. And I know it's easier said than done, but you really got to stay positive. You really, really, really do. But let's just jump right into it because I do not want this video to be long. That's not my purpose to have a long video, even though I got a lot to tell you guys. But no, it's not going to be a long video. But anyway, so I think I did a video before I turned 29. So I'm 29, but I'm about to be 30 in June. So that's less than 2 months. So yeah, to God be the glory. But I think the last time I did my video, I was in school. So let me tell you about that. I graduated school. Yes, I graduated with honors on the dean's list. As you some know, but those that don't know, I went to school for a medical assistant, and this was my third time going. Okay, third time trying this program, going in the program, and when they say third time's the charm, third time is the charm. The first time was 2014. I got sick. Got sick of pneumonia. I had to drop out of my fall semester. And I only took one final. And that was medical terminology, and I passed. I was going to school full time. I had to drop biology. I had to drop my other medical classes, but the only class I didn't drop was medical terminology, and they ended up letting me take that final online, so I ended up passing that class with a B. All right, 2015, I was on my deathbed. Yeah, I literally was clinging on to life, y'all. That's a whole different story, but another different time. This is a positive video. I don't want to go into depth with that. So, the second time I tried this program again was 2015. Actually, it was 15. And the semester started, and I couldn't even finish the first month of the semester. The semester started at the end of August. I don't think I even finished out September without even dropping out because I was so sick. Like, I was freaking, but my lashes about to come on. I was freaking walking to class, like couldn't even make it to class. Couldn't even make it to my car, to the stairwell. Like, the school that I went to have a garage, and it has floors that goes around like this, all the way around, all the way around. But on the first floor, I got handicap parking, so I parked in handicap parking. I could not even get to the freaking stairs without having to catch a breath and almost feel like I'm about to collapse. Like, that's why I said 2015 was a horrible year. But by the grace of God, I got through that. So I dropped out again. I said, okay. I had got my spleen removed in the end of 2015, and I started feeling so much better. My crisis cut down in half. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it again. So actually, before I tried it the third time, I went back to school, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try phlebotomy. Try to be a phlebotomist. So 2016, I did the program. I think it was how many weeks? I forgot how many weeks, but it's from September to December. So what, 4 months? So for a 16, 20, so like 20 weeks. And passed, got certified in February of 2017. Could not find a job, no experience. You know, they won't hire you if you barely got experience. They will not hire you, even though I was certified, y'all. Still would not hire me. So I was like, you know what? So 2018, I was looking for work. Could not find work. I was even volunteering at Red Cross, and then not saying I was volunteering just to try to get a job. I also was volunteering because I wanted to volunteer my time too, but also I was trying to like get my way in there. But it's who you know. It really is. It's who you know, and also God was like, that just wasn't your time, and it wasn't your career. That wasn't really, that's, God knew that really wasn't what I wanted to do. So I was like, okay, 2018, fall of 18, so August 2018. No, actually August of 2019. I'm sorry. No, 18. I'm right. I'm tripping, y'all. 2018. And did so good. I had all my prereqs except for one class, and it was a math class. So I had to do my prereq, do that last prereq, pass. Fast forward to January of 2019. This is when I got accepted into the program. Third time's the charm, y'all. Got accepted to the program. Passed flying. Spring semester was the hardest semester because we had pharmacology, pathology. It was so much. That was the hardest semester, and I passed. Thank God, by the grace of God. I can't give nobody credit to nobody but God. Had school all year round. Summer semester. Had school. Had lab had lab in spring. Had lab in the summer. Cause that's when you started phlebotomy and started poking people and everything like that. So really had that. And then our last semester is when we did our clinicals, and we only had one class. So we did our clinicals. Knock on wood. Where is wood? Knock on wood. I hope y'all ain't hear that. Lord Jesus. Sorry, that's my phone. We started clinical September of 19, and we finished in November of 2019. And we had to have 190 hours, and I had 195 and 196 around that time, because a couple of days I stayed. Our clinical days was Tuesday and Thursdays from 8 to 5. Some days I stayed to 6, an hour extra. So that boosted me. I finished my clinicals, I think, a week ahead of everybody. So yeah, I did that. Took our finals the first week of December. Graduated December 6, 2019 of medical assistant program. Took my registry, my boards, February 25th, 2020, and I passed the first time. And I was like, Lord, please, Lord, you know my heart. I want to pass this. I do not. And the first time you take it, the school pays for it. So it was for free. So I was like determined, like, I do not want to fail this and have to pay almost $200 to take this test again. So I studied. Even my boyfriend helped me study. Studied it. It's this good book that helped me. It was this review book, and no lie, it helped. I passed. You have to have a 70 or higher, and it's 210 questions, y'all. It's 210 questions, and the test is computer, and it's for over 2 hours. I think it's 2 hours is your limit. I took my time with every question, and then I think I had like 30 minutes left, and I reviewed like half of the question, and I got like halfway through the test after I reviewed it to double check. I was like, you know what, God, like something, I think it was God. I knew it was God. He told me, just click submit, you pass. So I said, okay, I'm not even going to check the other half of the test. I'm going to just click submit. Click submit. It said, you pass. I made a 75. I was aiming for an 80, but I'm grateful. I don't care. It doesn't go by A, B, C, D. Like, it just, as long as you made a 70 or higher, it doesn't matter if it's 70 is a C, 75 is a C plus, 80 is a B, 85 is a B plus. No, it's not like that. It's not A, B, C, or D. It's 75 or up. If you make a 69, you fail. Even if you make 69, you fail. If it's by 1 point, you fail. I made a 75. And the place I had to go was an hour away from where I live, and they monitor you. You know, they monitor, make sure you don't cheat, all that good stuff, and you could not make a sound. Like when the instructor told me, when you're finished with your test, turn around and look at us so we can know that you're finished with the test. When I seen it said pass, I said, and I turned around and I was like, oh my God. Man, let me tell you something. God is so good. And the reason why I said it is because I tried this program 3 times. Like, I'm like, Lord, you know my heart. You know I want to be in the healthcare field. You know I want to help people because I am a patient myself. I know how it is to not get treated right or get judged, or if you're really not feeling good, you're really in pain, and the doctors and the nurses don't even care, or they judge you or think you're drug seeking, or don't even believe you. You know, I know I've been there, and I never would not do that. If you say you're not feeling good, you're not feeling good. I want to make you feel better. I want to, change your attitude. You never know what that person might be going through. Like, you could just encourage them, or just say something, say a scripture, or say something about God, or tell them about your past experience, and then make them feel better. As long as I make them feel better, or make them feel positive, or even put a smile on their face while doing my job, what I love to do, it was worth it. It was worth it. That's all I want to do, is to make people feel better. It's to give them my time, make people feel better, make people feel better about themselves, comfort them, encourage them. You know what I'm saying? That's it. On top of doing my job and doing what I love to do, which is take care of people. But that's it. Then it was all worth it. All the hard work was worth it. All the blood, sweat, and tears was worth it. All the pain was worth it. And out of the whole year and a half I've been in school, the program was a year, but like I said, I had to do that semester to finish that one prereq. So I would have been in school for a year, but I've been in school for a year and a half because of that semester. It went by so fast. It went by so fast. Like, when I started, I'm like, you know what? December 2019 is far from here, but it wasn't. It's not. Time go by so fast. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Excuse me, y'all. That's my phone. It was worth it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful and thankful. And this is the reason why I'm making this video. Yes, I have sickle cell. Born with it. Got sickle cell SS. The worst out of the worst. SS is the most critical and painful sickle cell out there. It's up there. It's pretty up there. My thigh is itching. It's pretty up there. And a lot of people did not think I would accomplish so much and have gotten this far and accomplished what I've accomplished so far, because they think, oh, Deanna's too sick. She can't do that. Deanna can't be around people. Look, I did clinicals. I didn't even get sick when I did clinicals, okay? And that was around flu season, okay? And flu season was really high, okay? Flu and strep, okay? As long I got faith. My faith is so strong. And I thank God for my faith. I really do. My relationship with God is strong. I go to church. I go to Bible study. And I'm saying these things because, and I pray, of course. I'm saying these things because if you stay faithful to God, God will stay faithful to you. I promise you. Pay your tithes. Go to church. Go to Bible study. Go to Sunday school. Pray. Even if you can't make it to church, if you're not feeling good, you just can't make it. Read the word. Have church at home. You are the church. You're the church. We go to the church to praise God. You know what I'm saying? That's our sanctuary. But we ourselves are the church. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you stay faithful to God, God will stay faithful to you. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. It was not easy. The devil tried to throw so much at me, so much, y'all. But I didn't let him get to me. I didn't let it. Because the God I serve can do all things. And just like the scripture say, I can't remember it perfectly, but it says, do my prophet no harm, And another scripture says, life and death is in the power of the tongue. You got to speak those things as which they were, okay? You got to speak positivity. Like, some things might be hard and sometimes they might get rough, but you got to speak positive things. If you keep speaking negative things out your mouth, it's going to come to pass. You have to speak positive things, positivity. You got to have faith, and you got to have power behind that. You just can't say, oh, Lord, please bless me with this, and don't believe. That's what faith is. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Faith is a very strong thing, and this is keep doing it. There we go. Faith is a very strong thing, and faith is a very valuable key, especially through a Christian journey. Faith, love, God, Jesus, spirituality, relationship with God, all of that. But let me tell you, and like faith without works is dead. If you don't put your 2 cents behind it either, you just can't expect God to do everything. You got to put stuff behind. You got to work. You got to literally light the match under your, in the fire, or light the match under your butt and put in work too. Then God will meet you halfway and God will bless you. Faith without works is dead. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So my faith is so strong. I'm so, and that's why I try to encourage people, because especially during these times now, like, people are dying from this coronavirus, dropping like flies. And God is doing this because God is not playing. God is not playing. We are literally living in Revelation times, and people think we have all the time in the world, and we don't. I'm encouraging you guys, please this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to get close to God. Or if you was close to God but you lost it, get right back with God. Quarantine at home is the perfect time to get back in your word, to get back praying. If your prayer life been dragging, get back into your prayer life back up. Get your relationship with God back up, or even with your family. Had a little spat, talk to them. It's not worth it to be angry at people, to be mad at somebody, holding grudges, not talking to people. That damages you more than you think you damaging them without talking to them. You know what I'm saying? You're damaging yourself because you're blocking your blessings and you're blocking what God has in store for you, what He can give you. But you're over here mad at Tom, Dick, and Harry, or you mad at your girlfriends, your boyfriends, or whatever. You mad at Tiffany, Jasmine, and Toya, or something. You know what I'm saying? You mad at them. It's not worth it, y'all. I promise you, it's not. And I'm not saying, oh, you can't, have feelings or emotions, but it's not worth it to hold a grudge. It's not. And then that also, is shortening your days like that. It's not worth it. I promise. But anyway, that's what's been going on with me. I finally graduated, and 2 months after I graduated, February, December, January, February, 2 months after I graduated, I got registered. So I'm officially a registered RMA. And my right hand itching, Lord. Thank you, God. Thank you for the blessing. Thank you, Jesus. I received that. I'm a registered medical assistant, and our registry goes on for 3 years. So I'm registered for 3 years, and after 3 years, I got to do my continuing education and get recertified and all that good stuff. So yeah. And God bless. And after honestly, after not even, I'm going to say 2 weeks. I'm going to say 2 weeks after I got certified, I got a call for a job interview, and the next day I got hired on the spot. Literally the day after I had the interview, I got hired. And it's part-time, it's PRN. I'm working at Express Care. It's basically like a walk-in clinic, and it's only part-time. It's 2 weekends out of the month, so literally four days out of the month. And you know what? It's good for me because it's not too much stressful on me. And secondly, I can whatever it takes to get, help me get my experience up and get my feet wet. It would be, it's good. It would be nice to have a full-time job, but right now, God, this is what God has blessed me with, and I'm happy with it. I'm not complaining, and God knows what I want. God knows your heart. God knows you guys. God knows us better than we know ourselves. He made us, okay? God knows our weaknesses, our strengths, and all of that. And God knows, I know you want to be out there and help people, but you don't need to be too stressed. You know what I'm saying? So this is just perfect for me. I'm only working part-time, 2 weekends out of the month, and, extra change in my pocket, and I'm grateful for that. So, I'm not complaining at all, and I actually start in a week and a half, so I'm very, very, very grateful for that, and I'm excited. But other than that, I'm not going to go in detail, and that's another thing. Don't let people know all your business, you know what I'm saying? It's like my mom always told me, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it's don't let the right hand know the left hand is doing, you know what I'm saying? People prey on you, not Pray, Prey. They prey on you and pray for your downfall. That's why it's not good to, tell people all your business and stuff like that, because they might, people are jealous. People can get jealous. People could prey on you, Prey, and they say, oh yeah, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm so happy for you. And behind closed doors, they cussing you out, fussing you out, jealous, and praying on you, Prey. Praying on you, praying for your downfall, and that's not right. That's why you got to keep stuff to yourself. And I haven't told a lot of people, a lot of my moves, because like I said, people is very shysty, especially nowadays. People are very shysty, and my circle is small. If it's not me, my mom, my boyfriend, and my best friends, my two, three best friends, that's it. I promise you, my circle is very, very small, okay? If it's not them 5-6 people, really 5, one hand, that's it. And God, of course, number one. God is always number one, period. But if it's not them people, I don't tell them my business, because like I said, people is really shysty, and people can get jealous of you, and you just out here living your best life and not bothering nobody, but they just so jealous, But other than that, that's been going on with that. I'm about to start working. Thank the Lord for that. And He's keeping me healthy. I was sick in the hospital in March, the beginning of the month. March. Actually, it's been a month since I've been out of the hospital. But before then, I was doing really good. The last time I was in the hospital was 3 months. So I was doing really good. The last time I was in the hospital was December. So I'm doing really, really, really good. It's just down here in South Carolina, the change of weather, and then it was still kind of winter back then, but now it's getting warm. Like South Carolina, even though we got flip-flop weather, but they really don't have a winter. It's really spring, summer, and fall. But some, like when it's really supposed to be winter, they have hot days, like 60, 70 degrees when it's in January and December, and it's supposed to be 30s and 40s. They don't have that down here. So like that flip-floppy weather definitely don't do good for your girl. Definitely, you already know it. Us Team Sickle Cell, us Sicklers, you already know that flip-floppy weather does not do us good. But other than that, I've been really healthy, and dealing with this coronavirus. I've been in the house. I have not been out. The only time I've been out is to get my pain meds refilled, and picking up essential stuff. Other than that, I have not been in the house. I've been out the first time today in weeks. I haven't driven my car in almost 3 weeks. I think the last time I've been out was a week after I came home from the hospital. So that been 3 weeks. And I was like, well, dog, I forgot I had a full tank of gas. I did not expect to have a full tank of gas, but I forgot. I did fill up my car before all this started. And I'm like, well, thank God for that. I don't got to put no gas in my car. My gas is almost on full, so thank God for that. But other than that, I've been staying home, bleaching it down. My mom, she the queen of bleach. I swear, have the whole house smelling like bleach. I hate the smell of bleach, but it kills germs, so I'm not complaining. Got Lysol spray, Lysol wipes, Clorox spray, Clorox wipes. Whoever come in and out, the only person I've been coming in here is my boyfriend. That's it. Other than that, nobody else been coming in the house. And he don't be around nobody. All he do is go to work and come home. So he don't be around people. I don't be around people. I be in the house, and he comes on the weekends and spend time with me. So yeah, that is it. Me, my mama, and my boyfriend. That's it. But other than that, that is it. I think I caught you guys up. But yeah, the more of this video is, like I said, people had so much. I had people who really was rooting for me, like, Deanna, I'm so proud of you. You accomplished so much. People, that people really doubted you, but you proved them wrong, and then some. Blah, blah, blah. Like, people really, I do have my peoples that really was rooting for me, and that's on my team, and really are genuinely happy for me. But there are some who aren't, and who really like, Deanna's not gonna finish this. Deanna, blah blah blah. And a lot of people was like, Deanna got sickle cell. You think she could do this? Blah blah blah. And yeah, that's your opinion. Everybody can have their opinion, but I could do all things through Jesus Christ, who strengthens me. Nobody can tell me nothing different. I'm sorry. I know I could do anything I want. Anything I want. And I'm doing it by the grace of God, with the grace of God. So, though, that's what I'm saying. Just because you have a chronic illness or you're dealing with something, that does not mean you have to stop what you want to do or stop what you love. That should just make you want to push and do even more to prove others wrong and to prove to yourself that I can do all things through Jesus, because I could do what other people can do. Just because I deal with this health issue, I can still do it, and maybe I could do it even better than you. Not trying to be cocky, but I could do it. I can do, capable of my abilities. I can do things. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I'm making this video, because God's timing is so perfect, y'all. God's timing is so perfect. Like, I've been supposed to be done with this program. I've been supposed to have my RMA back in 2014, but it didn't work out that way. I've been supposed to being a nurse back in 2012, but that didn't work. We plan out things, but it doesn't go as planned. It never does. Not, I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, it never goes as planned. It's always a detour, or always a shortcut, or always another route, or God always puts you in another way, or tell you to go right, and when you go left, but God tells you to go right, or stirs you to go right, or stirs you to go left when you go right. It never plays out how you plan. But God's plan and God's direction is and God's timing is always right and always on time. God is an on-time God, okay? Like I said, I've been supposed to be accomplished all these goals, but this time was the perfect time, and it was the right time for me. It was. It really, really was. So like I said, don't let nobody tell you can't do this. Don't let nobody tell you this and that. That's why I encourage people, because people can really prey on you and tell you and discourage you. And don't get discouraged, and don't let the devil get to you, because the devil have no dominion over you, and you are a child of God, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and you can do all things with Jesus Christ. As long as you got the faith, and you're prosperous, and you're head on, and you're ready, and you're determined, you can do whatever your heart's desire. Okay? It may not be in the timely manner that you want it, but it's gonna get done regardless. It's gonna get done. So that's what I'm saying. Yes, I have sickle cell, but yes, I can do anything you can do. And yes, I'm in the medical field, and I can do whatever you can do. So and yes, I have sickle cell, but I accomplish my goals. So you can do whatever you want, guys. Whatever you want. And I hope this video encouraged you guys and really, really, I might be 30 in 2 months, and the doctors didn't tell my parents I would not live past the age of 9. I might be 30. That was 20 years ago. The doctors told my parents I would not live past the age of 9, and I might be 30. It'll be 21 years in June. So, like I said, God has the final say over everything. Over everything, okay? So, stay encouraged, y'all. Stay encouraged. Especially during this time. I know some days it's harder and rougher than others, but stay encouraged and keep on fighting, because it's worth it. I promise you, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Especially when you got a good support system too. My mom, amazing. My boyfriend, amazing. My best friends, amazing. My church family, amazing. God, period, amazing. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. And sometimes when you by yourself, you can't depend on people to encourage you. You gotta encourage yourself sometimes. Just like the songs, the gospel song says. I don't know if you know. Encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. And no matter how you feel, speak the word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself, encourage yourself in the Lord. Oh, sometimes you got to encourage yourself. Okay, that sounded horrible, but sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Excuse my saying that sounds horrible. I could do way better than that. But seriously, you have to encourage yourself sometimes. You can't depend on anybody else. Please pray for me. You got to pray for yourself. Please encourage me. Send me some. You got to encourage yourself, because people ain't going to be there when you need them all the time. That's when you need to pray for yourself, encourage yourself, and know how to talk to God yourself, and have that. That's why it's good to have that relationship with you and God. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I'm just grateful and so thankful. I'm so very thankful and grateful for everything. And 2020 is going to be a good year. Yeah, this is going on with the coronavirus, but God got us through other diseases, and he's going to get us through this. It might just take us a little bit longer, but like I said, God is also opening up our eyes and trying to get us to open our eyes and be like, time is winding down and I'm about to come back, and I don't want y'all to get left behind. So please get your house in order. So whenever I do crack the sky, you'll come back with me into heaven. Or if I don't crack the sky, but if I come and, God forbid, and get you, I won't have to send you, you'll come to heaven to meet heaven with me. You know what I'm saying? Get your house in order, guys. Get your heart in order. Get your spiritual, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Get yourself in order. Get yourself together, because time is really winding down. Like, God is really trying to get our attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, God is really getting our attention, and people need to understand that. People really need to understand that and wake up and smell the coffee, because people think we have all the time in the world, but we don't. We have plenty of time. So, like I said, if this is a perfect time to get right back with God, or get right back with your prayer life, or get right back with your relationship with God, or get right back with your family. Like I said, don't hold grudges. Don't be mad. You might have been mad at somebody for years, and you see why you're still stuck in the same predicament. Forgive them. Talk to them. Forgive them. You blocking your blessing. You are really blocking your blessing doing that. So, yeah, just continue to, stay encouraged and stay positive and get yourself together and encourage somebody, especially and pray for our world. Pray for our world. Pray for those, and pray for us, the healthcare workers that's out in the front lines, helping the sick, and, you know, and the EMS responders, nurses, doctors, MAs, LPNs, assistants, phlebotomists, all of us healthcare workers out there in the front lines, National Guard, Army. My boyfriend's in the National Guard, but we're in South Carolina, so not saying it's bad down here, but it's not as bad as it is like in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Texas, California. Is not like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm praying that it stays like that it doesn't get out of control. And I'm praying they find something soon, like, or a medicine that slows it down, or a cure, not even a cure, a vaccine, or just something to slow it down, to stop it in its tracks. So those who are sick can get better, you know what I'm saying? Because people are losing their lives over this, and it's been in the United States since January, February, and it's already taken so many lives, and it's scary, it's sad, but just like I said, I'm praying, and I'm not worried because I'm covered under the blood, and you can't pray and worry. Those two don't go together. They don't match. They don't mix well. You can't pray and then worry. You got to pray and trust and believe that we're going to get through this, and God's going to get us through this, and keep it pushing. You got to. You can't be praying and be like, oh, I'm so worried. You can't do that. Can't do it. It's not going to work. It just won't work. But anyway, I just wanted to do this. I'm looking at my time. It's been 34 minutes. I really wasn't trying to go over 20, but I apologize. But other than that, I pray this video encouraged you. And if you got anything to ask, hit me in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button. My information is going to be down below too, where you can find me at. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Snapchat. You can find me on Twitter. I don't have a Facebook no more. I deactivated my Facebook, and that's another thing. I have Facebook, spring semester, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you don't think you're investing your time in a lot of in those social medias until you actually remove yourself. And I did good spring semester, but I could have did better. But when I said, okay, I'm gonna deactivate my Facebook for the summer semester, my grades actually got better. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna deactivate my Facebook for the fall semester too. It's my last semester, and I want to finish out strong. I ended up being on the dean's list and graduating with honors. Facebook is so drama. Facebook is not like how it used to be, and not like how it's supposed to be used. It's just drama, and I'm not with that. I'm grown. I'm not with it. I'm just not with it no more. And I got used to not being on it, so I permanently deleted it 2 weeks ago. 2, 3, but this is the third week coming up. 3 weeks ago, so it should be permanently deleted in the next week for sure, because they give you like a 30-day grace period if you want to reactivate it. But I kept on deactivating, and they only let you deactivate for a week. So like when I deactivated, you would never see my page, but after the 7 days you would see my page, but I would never log back on. So yeah. And people was hitting up my mom. People was like, I haven't seen Deanna on Facebook. Is she okay? Like, them inbox my mom, hitting up my mom, text my mom. My mom was like, yeah, she's fine. She's just not on Facebook. So I just had to delete my Facebook permanently. So yeah, and Snapchat, all you do is do snaps. They last 24 hours. And Instagram, all you do is just post pictures. Ain't really no drama. I don't go live on Instagram. And I just started back on Twitter. I haven't had Twitter since high school, and that was back in 2008, 2009. So I was like, I'm gonna try Twitter again. And Twitter, all you do is tweet. But the main reason why I got Twitter back again was because I wanted to try to get back on Twitter. And secondly, with this COVID-19, our governor and everybody, have Twitter, and I'm not on Facebook no more. So I just want to make sure that I know what's going on, and the United States and the president and everything like that. So I want to know. So that's why I got Twitter. And I say, I could still find that out on Instagram too, but Facebook would really, really be happy. But I don't have Facebook no more, so I got Twitter back again. But all that information will be down below, so make sure you hit me and find me on that. Make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you leave a comment below and ask me anything. If you want to ask me questions or you just want to tell me, leave positivity, positive vibes, nothing but positive vibes. That's all I'm throwing out. You know, no negativity, no negative vibes, all positive vibes. And we're expecting nothing but great things in 2020, and we're going to get through this. We are going to get through this. But those who are, need a little bit of encouragement, you can do whatever you want. You can do all things through Jesus Christ. Keep pushing, keep going. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Don't let nobody kill your joy, steal your joy, distract you, nothing. You keep on pushing, because you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, especially with God on your side. You can do whatever you want. As long as you put your mind to it and you stay determined, you can do whatever you want. Just remember that. And take my testimony in this video, and you can do whatever you want. I promise you. But y'all have a good night. It is Friday, April 3rd at 10:33, and I'm about to end this. But y'all have a good night. I love you guys, and I will try to at least do a video once a month. I'm going to try. But if I don't do it once a month, I promise it won't be once a year. I promise you it won't be once a year. I promise. But I'm getting back on my grind for real this time. I've been saying that the last 3 videos, I know, but this time I'm serious. But I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for even taking the time to watch my videos and support me, and just thank you. I really appreciate it, and I hope and pray I reached out to somebody and touched somebody through this video. I really, really, really hope I did. And I love you guys. Keep God first in everything that you do. And like I said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You can do all things through Jesus Christ. That strengthens you. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye, lovies.